Okay, morning everybody.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. All right. Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me start with any doubts or difficulties first. Any doubts or difficulties? Before I proceed, I'll spend about 10 minutes on doubts. Then I can go ahead with whatever I have planned. Are there any doubts with anybody?
सर वो हिंडशिप के क्वेश्चन 91 वही कराने हैं, बाकी तो कुछ नहीं है सर अभी तक.
Baki question 91. Okay. So 91 question only. I'll go straight to the root of the problem and I will tell you the explanation for what solution is already there with you, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
So 91 में basically due to shift of grain आपका वो टैंकर का कॉन्सेप्ट आ जाता है immersed wedge and emerged wedge. ठीक है? Are you with me?
Yes sir.
Okay. So when I have a immersed wedge and an emerged wedge, let me just then so I'm talking specifically about 91 right now. Question number 91. Then what happens is if I were to create a wedge, okay. Now I'm interested in the GC of the wedges, okay. So इसका GC जो immersed wedge है will be 2/3 distance from the apex. Do you agree on this? Are you with me?
सर बार रिपीट करना सर, क्या बोला आपने?
Okay. जब ये ग्रेन शिफ्ट करेगी जस्ट लाइक इन अ टैंकर द लिक्विड फ्री सरफेस जब होता है तो ये इमर्स्ड वेज है ACB या ABC and similarly MNC is the emerged wedge.
Yes sir.
ग्रेन शिफ्ट करिए टैंकर में लिक्विड शिफ्ट करता है बात एक ही है.
Yes sir.
तो जब ग्रेन शिफ्ट करती है या लिक्विड शिफ्ट करता है तो ये मेरा ज्योमेट्रिक सेंटर ऑफ द immersed wedge ABC is the immersed wedge, MNC is the emerged wedge. Are you with me?
Yes sir. Yes.
So जब ग्रेन शिफ्ट कर गई या लिक्विड शिफ्ट कर गया तो इसका ज्योमेट्रिक सेंटर इमर्स्ड वेज का इधर है एंड इमर्ज्ड वेज का ज्योमेट्रिक सेंटर इधर है.
Yes sir.
इसको हम नाम G दे देते हैं, इसको नाम हम G1 दे देते हैं.
ओके सर।
मुझे GG1 डिस्टेंस चाहिए।
Yes, sir.
I am interested in knowing the GG1 distance. ये डिस्टेंस, मुझे ये डिस्टेंस चाहिए। तो पहले मैं एक ट्राइंगल को ले लेता हूं खाली। तो G1C will be 2/3 from apex. Do you agree on this?
केबी की तरह से जैसे केबी निकालते थे उसमें।
G1C will be 2/3 of this perpendicular distance or the altitude distance or the height distance, whatever you want to call it. भाई ट्राइंगल का ज्योमेट्रिक सेंटर किस डिस्टेंस पे होता है? 2/3 from apex, 1/3 from base. Agreed?
Yes. Yes, sir.
यस सर।
Okay. So if I draw this line completely, पूरा ऊपर तक, तो it will be 2/3 of that line.
यस सर।
Yes, sir.
So it will be 2/3 of the complete line till here. So if I want the distance GG1, then the distance will be twice of 2/3 of that complete line. Do you agree on that?
Yes, sir.
So it will be 4/3 of the complete line.
यस सर।
Sir, complete line will be touching the base also, no, sir? वही बोल रहा हूँ, sir.
अब समझ आ गया?
Yes, sir.
अब समझ आ गया? So the point what I'm trying to make here is the AB is given to us in the question. The cargo shifts raising the surface. This distance is 1.5. ठीक है? So
Yes,
if I call this point as delta, then G1C is 2/3 of Charlie delta, and therefore GG1 will be twice into 2/3 of Charlie delta. This is 2/3. This is also 2/3. So twice 2/3 of what? Of the total length of the complete thing from one end to the other end.
sir. जो GC है, which is the 2/3 of complete length on the which are touching the base, no, sir? Between the MN.
Beg your pardon?
So this GC line, it is 2/3 of the touching the base of MN line, no, sir? उसका 2/3 है ना, sir? तो
Correct. Absolutely right. Of this complete line.
so this, yes, sir. Suppose it be, this is B point, so BD is the twice of the right, no, sir?
BD.
So sir, अगर this in the between line MN, if I suppose this is point B, this set, हाँ सर, वहीं पे MN के बीच में, सर.
MN के बीच में ये
Sir,
डेल्टा है, इसको एको कर देते हैं. लो. So this will be twice of 2/3 of alpha echo. अब ठीक है. Now is it okay? Now is it making sense? Delta echo. Sorry. Delta echo. अब ठीक है. G1, this point is G1. G1C is 2/3 of Charlie delta. भाई कोई भी ट्राइंगल अगर ऐसा होगा तो उसका ज्योमेट्रिक सेंटर यहाँ पे 2/3 होगा, यहाँ से 1/3 होगा. इज दिस ओके और नो?
Yes, sir. Yeah, this is clear,
So
sir.
ये 2/3 ऑफ डेल्टा ई को होगा ना, 2 into 2/3
ऑफ डेल्टा एको, 2/2 into 2/3 ऑफ डेल्टा एको.
डेल्टा इको कैसे हो जाएगा सर?
सर डेल्टा ई को का तो 2/3 होगा ना.
मैं खाली 2/3 आएगा.
चलो अब ये ठीक है. इज दिस ओके? ये वाली लाइन ठीक है?
यस.
यस सर.
अब golf Charlie is equal to 2/3 of what? Charlie echo.
Yes, sir.
So how much is G1 equal to? Is equal to G1C plus GC. अब ठीक है. This distance to this distance plus this distance to this distance is equal to this total distance.
Yes, sir.
Is equal to 2/3 of Charlie delta plus 2/3 of Charlie echo.
Yes, sir.
But Charlie delta and is equal to Charlie echo.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can I then write this as 2/3 Charlie delta plus 2/3 Charlie delta? Is this okay?
Yes, sir. Okay,
Now,
sir.
can I now write this as twice into 2/3 of Charlie delta? अब ठीक है.
Correct, sir. Yes.
Therefore, this is equal to 4/3 of Charlie delta.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if I know this, that this distance between the shift of the grain or the shift of the cargo, that the cargo has moved, the G has moved through this distance, then this is my, in the GG1 formula, WD by W, the D is this.
Yes, sir.
In the GG1 formula for the vertical shift of G and the horizontal shift of G, this is my D, the distance through which the grain has shifted. So basically what he is doing is, in this formula, he is creating a triangle and he's saying that this component is basically 2/3 and 1/3 in proportion. So therefore, the shift of grain will also happen in the same proportion. So the shift of grain, if this be a triangle now created, and this I call as tango, then what he's saying is that this distance, now this is 2/3 because this is also 2/3, similar triangles हैं. So this distance is 2/3 and this distance will also be 1/3. That's what he's saying. So this distance, he's calling it as 2/3. Therefore, this distance will also be 2/3.
Yes, sir.
So this distance, so if I give some names now, I need to give some names. So A, B, C हो गया, delta हो गया, echo हो गया. So I need to create foxtrot. So इसको मैंने बना दिया foxtrot. Okay. Now, what he's saying is that I'll use the same language what he's using in your book, so that was simple, right? आपके लिए. He's using this as Papa, so let me create it as Papa. What he's saying is Charlie Papa will also be equal to twice by 3 of Charlie Bravo. Similar triangles. This triangle Charlie Golf 1 Papa is similar to Charlie Delta Bravo. So therefore, the ratio of the sides will be equal. So G1C upon CD is equal to PC upon BC. The ratio is the same. So if this distance is 2 by 3 of this side, then this CP will also be 2 by 3 of Charlie Bravo. That's what he's saying. And so therefore, the echo tango, the horizontal shift of G which is happening, will be 4 by 3 of the whole breadth. Are you with me? Okay, let me write it. I'm interested in knowing the horizontal shift of G distance. So how much is the horizontal shift of G distance? The horizontal shift of G distance is equal to Golf Tango. This is my horizontal shift of G distance. My vertical shift of G distance is Golf 1 Tango. Are you okay with this line? This, Hanji,
Yes.
is this line okay? So horizontal shift of G is equal to twice of Charlie Papa. This distance is equal to Charlie Papa plus whatever is the distance on this side. So twice of Charlie Papa equal है. अगर मैं एक ट्राइंगल को ले लूं, दूसरा ट्राइंगल उसी का सिमेट्रिकल है तो इक्वल है.
Yes, sir.
सो मैं एक ट्राइंगल को पहले सॉल्व कर देता हूं और उसको फिर ट्वाइस कर दूंगा दूसरे ट्राइंगल के लिए.
जी सर.
Are you able to see my board right now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because I
Yes.
can't see because I'm not able to see the class suddenly. So I'm just wondering. The screen कहाँ चला गया? Just a sec. Okay, now it's back. So basically what I'm saying is this is twice of Charlie Papa, but I've already said Charlie Papa is 2 by 3, 2 by 3, right? So therefore it will be twice into 2 by 3 of what? Charlie Bravo, which I had written over here. So that means my horizontal shift of G 4/3 of Charlie Bravo. यहां तक ओके है क्या?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, Charlie Bravo is half of breadth. My whole beam. My beam is 20 meters. So Charlie Bravo is 10 meters.
Yes.
Okay. So 4 into 10 upon 3 is 40/3. Is my horizontal shift of G.
13.333.
Yeah, that's right. Now, similarly, I come to vertical shift of G. Vertical shift of G. For vertical shift of G, now I'm looking at the vertical shift is TG1. This is my vertical shift. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Or G1T, same thing. This will be equal to twice of G1P this distance, twice of G1P.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, G1, so this will be twice of 1/3 of 1.5. Because G1P is 1/3 distance.
सर फिर से
1
मैंने
by
बताना
3.
ये वर्ड वर्टिकल शिफ्ट का वाला
वर्टिकल शिफ्ट का. ओके. अभी बेसिकली अगर मैं ये डिस्टेंस ये जी है, ये 2/3 इधर से है, 1/3 इधर से है, यही सेम डिस्टेंस मैं इधर से लेता हूं तो ये इधर से 2/3 होगा, इधर से 1/3 होगा. सिमिलरली इधर से लूंगा तो ये 2/3 होगा और ये इधर 1/3 होगा. एग्रीड. बेसिकली डिपेंड्स ऑन व्हाट इज माय एपेक्स.
Correct, sir. Agreed, sir. Okay.
तो बेसिकली अगर मैं वही ट्राइंगल को घुमाता रहूं किसी भी तरीके से, जीसी तो डिस्टेंस 2/3 फ्रॉम द एपेक्स है, डिपेंड्स ऑन व्हाट इज योर एपेक्स.
G1P is 1/3 from CB.
करेक्ट. इज दैट ओके?
Yes, sir.
तो 1/3 ऑफ व्हाट इज द क्वेश्चन.
1.5.
1.5. But I am interested in twice. So twice into 1/3 of 1.5. Is this okay? So basically, when I am finally interested in is horizontal shift and vertical shift. मेरे को फाइनल आंसर वो चाहिए. तो मुझे फाइनल आंसर जो चाहिए वो G1 T चाहिए या TG1 चाहिए. तो G1P will be 1/3 of 1.5. So this will be 2/3 of 1.5, which will be equal to 1 meter. That is your vertical shift of G. That means TG1 is 1 meter. That means G1P is 0.5 meters. Okay, नहीं समझ आया. Let me simplify it, go further. Supposing I drop a perpendicular here. Call this point as Q. Then in triangle ACB, apex A. AQ will be equal to 2/3 of AB. BQ will be equal to 1/3 of A. ये ट्राइंगल है. मैं ये वाला फंडा यूज कर रहा हूं जो मैंने ये अभी बताया था. इसमें अगर एपेक्स ए है तो ए बी साइड में ए क्यू will be 2/3, BQ will be 1/3 of this side because AB is the perpendicular.
Yes, sir.
So if BQ is 1/3 of AB, then G1P is equal to 1/3 of AB
Yes, sir.
because BQ is equal to G1P. So this funda is being used here. That means G1P will be the same ratio 2/3 of 1.5. मतलब 1 मीटर. यानी कि AQ will be 1 meter and BQ will be 0.5 meter. Sorry, yeah, 0.5 meter, correct. So G1P is 0.5, therefore G1T will be twice of 0.5, which is 1. So basically, the vertical shift of G is 1 meter. The horizontal shift of G is 40/3 meters. This is the
Yes, sir.
the gist of the whole thing. Once you have found out
Sir,
these,
G,
Hanji,
sir,
go ahead.
G1P should be 1/3 of AB, no? G1P.
G1P should be 1/3 of 1.5.
Yes. Okay.
So G1T will be twice into 1/3 of that.
Yes, correct, sir. Got it, sir.
Because this distance is 1/3 of that. 1/3 of 1.5 is 0.5. So
Yes, sir.
G1T will be twice of 0.5. That means 1 meter.
Yes, sir.
1 meter.
Yes, sir. Correct. Yes, sir.
That is how. So the nutshell of the whole story is G1T is 1 meter. GT, horizontal shift, is 40/3 meters. This is the nutshell of the whole thing. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
You want to capture this? You can take a screenshot of this.
Taken, sir.
Okay. So now I'm erasing this. So having got that, now I am interested in how much is my transverse GG1 going to shift. So जिसको मैं GG1 horizontal बोलता हूं. So GG1, the horizontal, is equal to WDH horizontal by W. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
How much is my DH equal to?
1 meter. 40/3. 40/3.
40/3, which is GT.
Which is GET, correct. This is my 40/3. Similarly, my GG1 vertical is equal to W into dV upon W, where dV is equal to how much?
1 meter. 1.
dV is 1 meter. So these are my two fundas. Now I'm coming on to W, this chutku W. How much is the volume of cargo that has shifted? Now you have to calculate that. The volume of cargo shifted. Small v. Volume of cargo shifted will be equal to half into base. How much is the base?
1.5.
1. Okay. Basically, you want to take that as 1.5. Okay, 1.5 into altitude.
10.
10. That is your half of the breadth. Okay. Into what? The length of the hold. How much is the length? 21. This will be your volume that has shifted. This comes as equal to so many cubes. This is your volume of cargo which is shifted. Stowage factor is known to you. Can you calculate the weight?
Yes, sir.
So many tons of grain has shifted. Put this W in this formula. You will get your transverse shift of G. Similarly, you can calculate the vertical shift of G. So transverse shift of G, that is GG1 now, will be equal to 88.5 multiplied by 40 by 3 upon capital W, that is 18,528.7.
0.64. 0.064.
0.064. 0.064 meters is my transfer shift of G. My vertical shift of G will be equal to WD, अब dV पे आ गया मैं, तो 88.5 into dV is 1 upon 18,528.7. ये मेरे को vertical shift of G देता है. That is equal to approximately
Decimal 005.
decimal 005. But my original kg initial given to me is 7.807. My cargo has shifted onto the starboard side, so GG1 will be going up. So GG1 will be plus, because my grain has shifted onto the starboard side. So kg final will be 7.812.
सर पोर्ट साइड में शिफ्ट होता तब भी तो ऊपर ही जाता.
तो भी ऊपर ही जाता. So kg final is so much. Now I have a FSC also. FSC is equal to FSM 1552 upon W final 18,528.7. My FSC is 0.084. kg may remember it is always added. So my final fluid kg, ये दोनों ऐड हो गए, gives me 7.896 meters. This is my final fluid kg. Now I go make the table. Kn minus kg sin theta minus ggh cos theta will give me the corrected gz. And my first answer will always be minus ggh. My starting answer will always be minus ggh. And that would be my starting point of the curve. I will finally get a T3 curve. ठीक है, अब हो जाएगा क्वेश्चन?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that is the story of this whole question. Generally, this question is not given in the exam. Generally, ये हम एग्जाम में नहीं देते हैं क्योंकि बहुत लंबा हो जाता है क्वेश्चन, इसलिए
स्टार्टिंग में इतना लेंदी हो गया सर ये।
तो ये क्वेश्चन बहुत लंबा हो जाता है और इसको एक्सप्लेन करने में भी फिर टाइम लग जाता है, इसलिए जनरली ये क्वेश्चन कभी भी नहीं आया हुआ हिस्टोरिकली। आई थिंक मे बी 2016-17 में एक 16 में एक बार आ गया था शायद, तो उसके बाद उसे उसको उसमें से रिमूव करवा दिया था लाइक परमानेंटली, ताकि रहे ना कहीं गलती से, because इसमें it's got too much of geometry attached to it, so therefore it doesn't serve the purpose with which the question was designed. इसमें ज्योमेट्री ज्यादा यूज हो रही है।
ज्योमेट्री के कंसेप्ट क्लियर करने पड़ेंगे इसके लिए सर।
इसलिए तो ये वाला चक्कर था। ओके, हाँ जी, एनी अदर डाउट? Any other doubt? You want to take a break? एक ब्रेक ले लें?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's take a break. 15 मिनट में मिलते हैं। Okay, I'll just in the meantime you can dig out some more, अगर कोई doubts हैं तो, otherwise I'll just clear one more concept, एक और है उसको clear कर दूंगा, then we'll leave early.
क्वेश्चन पूछा था कुछ मास, उसको बता दीजिएगा।
हाँ जी,
मास पेंडुलम का वो और किलोमीटर का।
ओके चलो, we'll discuss that. ठीक है,
हाँ
ओके चलो, all right, see you.